stuff like that, and also just dealing with their pressures as well. So they have a really good defensive line. So we got to make sure that everybody's on the same exact page. In order for us to accomplish what we want to accomplish this weekend.
Does their kind of defensive scheme remind you of anybody you guys have played this year?
It's a little bit of Iowa State, I feel like, and also TCU a little bit too with their unique blitzes.
Looking ahead, when you guys have seen them on film so far this week, you talk about some of the pressure packages and blitzes, stuff like that. Any specific players that have stood out that you guys have kind of been able to point to that you know you have to neutralize already?
Not specific players, just the whole entire defense. They all play 11 hats to the ball. They always run into the ball. They're not going to give up nothing easy. It's going to be hard fought. Not a lot of teams will score points on them. They work very well together. They're a very good defensive team, very sound, and they're not going to make mistakes on the back end as well. So like I said before, they don't play a lot of one-on-one coverages, but they like to get in their zone and stuff like that, and they just keep everything in front of them. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but I feel like we're ready for the challenge.
Talk about the importance of running the football this week. I mean, you guys obviously you put a premium on blocking at the edges at the receiver position, but as physical as Baylor is up front, it's maybe even more imperative for you guys to try to be able to get the ball to the edge.
Yeah, we played against a physical team last week with Iowa State, so everybody knows what Iowa State, what they build their resume on, just hard-nosed football. So what Coach Dearmon was preparing us for that since last week. So I feel like if we keep that same exact edge and that same mindset, that at the end of the day it's one-on-one battle. You don't want somebody to overpower you or outdo you. So it's like we gotta have self-pride and stuff like that. If we can't get beat in one-on-one battles.
How important is it to have a great effort in this last game as you guys head into the offseason to try to create and continue to build on the momentum that you guys have been able to put together this season?
I feel like even though our season didn't go the way it wanted, but I feel like we still got a lot of momentum. Our fans, I feel like, are just growing by the day. So it's just like I feel like we just continue to go out there and put out good performances and send our seniors out the right way. I feel like next year will be a very good year for us, and I feel like just spiritually, mentally, I feel like everybody will be more locked in.
The season go by quickly for you?
Definitely. I mean, I remember Indiana State game like it was yesterday. So the season went by very fast. It sucks that a lot of seniors are gone. I'm gonna miss a lot of guys, but it's my turn to step up and lead this team now. So I'm very excited for that. But first thing first, we gotta finish out the season getting a W against Baylor.
Did you exceed your own expectations this year, like production-wise?
Nah, I mean, actually, I underdid it.
Yeah.
So next year, I'm gonna be putting a lot of work. So try to get to my goals.
How rewarding was it to go back to Iowa and have the kind of game you had?
I mean, I honestly wanted to win the game, like score the winning touchdown. But I mean, like for me, those are becoming routine games to me. Like just getting 8 catches for 80 yards is like just another day. So like I want to be great, so I want to make great performances every single week. So that's the type of standard I hold myself to. I went back and filmed. Coach Jones chewed me up. I didn't do a really good job, so I just got to get back to work and just continue to get better every single day.
Was there anything specifically he wanted you to focus on?
Just I can just do a lot better job just getting in and out my routes and declaring vertical more and just using my speed to my advantage. So Coach Jones always challenges me. I'm not where I want to be as a receiver, so I'm just excited to just get back to working all season.
Did Carter say anything to you about any plays specifically where he might have missed you? I remember in the first half there were a couple.
Yeah, I mean, that's the game of football, man. Like especially playing receiver, like you're not gonna get the ball every single time. I'm quite sure Dalen feels like that sometimes. Stephon feels like that too. So it's just like Carter, he's a leader of the ship. So like I said before, wherever he goes, I'm okay with it. If Ben would have caught that amazing catch, then nobody would be talking about it. You know what I mean? We're only talking about it because of incompletion. But like I said before, wherever Carter is, I'm good with it.
Seems like every week we've come in and we've had to ask questions about slow starts. That obviously changed last weekend. What was the mood like on the sidelines when you guys were able to go out? I mean, could have had a touchdown, obviously, but being able to put up points on the first drive and show a opportunity to build on the offensive momentum that you guys had flashed earlier in the year. What was the mood like on the sidelines?
I mean, honestly, we were still down just because we knew that Iowa State was a good team, and we're not going to beat them by just kicking field goals all day. So, like, we were still disappointing ourselves, but at least it was kind of just refreshing. Like, I mean, the first drive we put 3 points up, it was like we finally went down there and scored. But then after that, we just we got to go punch it in now. You know what I mean? So the urgency definitely picked up a little bit. But after the first drive of us scoring, it definitely felt good.
What do you guys feel like you have to do to continue to build on the momentum?
I think some things we got to do is just holding each other accountable, making sure that everybody understands what our game plan is, what we want to accomplish, and just making sure that everybody's on the same exact page and just go out there and executing. Like games like Kansas State and stuff like that, when we started really, really slow, it's just the little things that were separating us. So it's just like we got to do the little things right. It sounds redundant, but it's just the little things that we got to do right. So and have a big result at the end.
When you talk about little things, I'm always curious. Does this offense, because when you're talking about RPO stuff like that, there are reads that everybody has to make. Is that one of those things that just maybe inexperienced players in different positions, or is it more about kind of adjusting to a new system?
I feel like it's adjusting to a new system, just like Coach Dearmon he brought all this stuff in, so we just pretty much learned on the fly. We didn't have a spring and a training camp to really understand and really grasp what he was trying to say. Like we just trying to learn everything on the fly, and the same exact time he's trying to learn everything on the fly using our old verbiage and stuff like that, so we don't have to completely restart. So it's just like little miss, like Carter could have threw the ball right here, we could have scored on that one, or if he would have gave the ball right here and the left tackle would have pulled more, you know what I'm saying? So it's just little things like that that we got to harp on, especially in the off season as well, and against Baylor this week.
Do you guys as players ever kind of say, man, if we would have had if we would have had camp to install this, just where you could be at this point?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like if we had this system in place from the beginning, I feel like it would be completely different, but it is what it is. Like I said before, football, especially during the season, gonna be up and down, up and down, up and down. So you just gotta just keep pushing at the end of the day. Just keep pushing, just keep working, and just keep fighting, keep swinging.